guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying with these live streamed readings as opposed to the recorded ones. So bear with me, Cancer. Thank you for all your subscriptions and likes. They do help to let other people know that the content exists. That's sweet. Okay, well, and the personal readings out on time. Check astrogiftsplus.com for your personal readings. I'm gonna have to put like an X on the desk to know where to set this up. I hope it's not too distracting for you, but let's see if we get into your reading. Angel, spirit, grandma, grandpa, daddy. You guys are so awesome and amazing. Helping us get confirmation, clarity, or guidance for those of our subscribers who might be cancers or might be dealing with a cancer. Thank you for your help. Yeah. So one cancer. Cancer, I feel like you're in your feelings, you know? And I feel like it's an uncomfortable position. Like, you didn't expect to have the feelings you're having right now. You didn't expect for to be so affected. I heard for things to affect you like I've been through all this before, of course, you know. So exhale it out. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be sure. Hmm. And I'm just hearing like if it sounds wrong, it's wrong. You know, if it feels right, it's probably right. Don't forget that ego, you know, the ego, it just tells these stories all the time about whatever, as long as it's about it, as long as it's being identified. So they usually tell you how you can tell the difference if it's just you overthinking and it's, you know, your intuition talking. Your intuition doesn't push, it just whispers, you know? It'll just be so simply like, I don't think we like this. And that'll be it. Your ego will be like, yeah, you know, that's what that last person did, and so on and so forth. So, if it's just your ego, if it's just you overthinking, it'll be so loud. If it's just your intuition, it'll just kind of be interwoven into the thing, the fabric of it all. Okay. I know I'm talking gibberish, but let's see. Mm. cancers or my subscribers that might be dealing with a cancer. Vibe check. Oh, cancer card. That's your card. That just flew all the way out. Like you might have gone off the deep end there. What have you been up to, Cancer? Feel like you had to go off on somebody. Or you get ready to go off. Let's see. Two more for Cancer. Outcome. Cancer. And the egg voice. I have Cancer moon, so I'm taking this for me as well as you. Let me know what's going on. Feels like you just want them to make a damn decision already. In the recent past, you have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles here in the heart space and in the subconscious, the Knight of Wands. So, the Page of Cups talks about in reverse, it's like, you know, you presented an idea or someone presented an idea to you that was just not well received. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is like, you know, a new form of study I'm feeling. You know, I want to know what this idea was, like if it was you or if it was coming towards you. You guys know in tarot, you have to put it where it belongs, you know? I mean, put the characters where they belong. So, it feels like, you know, you in the recent past, you thought something was really taking off as far as your love life goes, and it just fizzled flat. It didn't pan out there. As far as your money, it feels like this is just, you know, just disappointment. And it could have been so good, but it just didn't turn out to be as good as you thought it would be, you know? In the heart space, I feel like it's more of that, you know, you really had high hopes for this thing. You know, it's like somebody dangled something beautiful in front of you, something that felt palpable and tangible as far as your love life goes, as far as your money goes. It feels like, you know, I do remember a reading I did for you guys not too long ago where it was like, I think the title of it was Lower Your Expectations, because whatever financial situation was coming in, it just seemed like it was going to be a lot less than what you thought it would be. And I was, you know, hoping that, like this Page of Pentacles is saying, that you could possibly make a smaller investment, a shorter plan. And when somebody had like commented under the video, they're like, I'm not lowering my expectations at all. Like, well, I'm just trying to let you know that it's going to be lower than what you expected coming through, both in love and in money. In love, you really thought it was going to work out. In financial situation and your money situation, it just feels like it's a small step, but you know, try to learn everything you can about this before you put your money on it. And it might, if somebody's doing this to you, you know, if the energy is coming towards you this way, they're really nervous about approaching you. Okay, Cancer? Like they don't mean to be so in and out. I don't know. Yeah, because that Knight of Wands is right underneath it. So they don't really mean to be so in and out, Cancer. They don't mean to be, but it's a scary thing because I feel like if this is a love situation and they just really have high hopes and they really want things to work out and last, and so it's a scary step, like when you're about to jump in the double dutch and you're waiting for your chance to get in. If it comes to this Knight of Wands here, subconsciously, you want somebody that's going to take action. You don't want to have two people that are afraid to make a move. If everybody's too scared to make a move, then we just stand still and that just won't do. So subconsciously you want to make a move or someone really wanted to come towards you. They had the desire to do so. As far as your money goes, um, you might have had some bills to pay in the past, and it hurt to have to break off that extra change there, but it's in the past now. You paid it off, damn it, or you got a couple payments left, one or two I'm seeing, and then you'll be able to get back on top there. All right, Cancer. Um, Moving into your current energy. hmm In your headspace, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. I like the Eight of Swords when he's in reverse because it's the most. It feels resilient. It was like when it was like this, it was you felt like you had to something to prove. Here, you ain't got nothing to prove. It hurted. You really to face the facts, and it's time for you to do some real self love. Hype your own self up. I just heard, you know, prep yourself, primp and pamper yourself. Okay. As far as your money goes, um, no matter what, you do the right thing. Okay. If it seems like everybody else has got some get rich quick idea and everybody seems to have made it with that, you just be careful and do the right thing. You pay your bills, you walk the straight and narrow because you know how hard it hits you if you get caught or find yourself in any kind of consequences for, you know, bending the rules, breaking the rules. Okay. In the center of your reading is the Cancer card, the Chariot. So I feel like game on. That's what I just heard. Like, all right, y'all gonna do this to me? All right, you don't know who I eat. You don't know who I am. It don't. I love the part where Cancer, you are more likely to when you're like upset or whatever, you work harder. You get that job done. Go into hyper focus when it seems like you've been disappointed in love or vice versa. If you're disappointed at work, you hyper focus on the love. You know, you really shine when your emotions are centered and headed in one direction. And when they leave you no choice, I just heard, you're leaving me no choice. Okay. Um, it feels like, somebody really came through for you as far as your money goes. If they came through for you in a clutch, you now have the opportunity to pay it forward here as far as your money goes. Each one teach one, everybody help everybody. If everybody does a little bit, nobody has to do a lot, right? Subconsciously, right now in the present energy, you have the King of Cups. That's like more of your energy, but we could give it to whoever needs it. So, yeah, I'm just feeling like, you know, just really charitable, really beautiful type of vibe. Like I was saying, you get that, like somebody pissed you off, and you get to focus all of your energy on all of your emotional currency. You transform it into something mature and self-loving. um Subconsciously, you gain the strength here with this King of Cups in your relationship. If you're in a relationship or something, you know exactly what people need. You know how to take care of your person, take care of who you want, you know, who you want to be around. You don't die, we multiply. I just heard, like, love harder, you know, and love yourself harder. As far as your money goes, um, you like I said, you learn some really big lessons. Take your time and study what needs to be done, and continue to act with integrity. That's here twice for you right now. So if you're tempted, which I don't really see you being tempted, you kind of get off Cancer on being on your high horse, being more than more than a moral compass for the world. It's let's just face it, you love to be on the moral high grounds, right? So good news, I guess. I mean, it's in reverse, but shit. You got free will. You can turn it around. This is in the near future here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Um, it's not all peaches and roses as far as your love life goes. But you deserve better. You give better than you've gotten. And I just have to remind you, you're not responsible for how people decide to treat you. That wasn't your fault that they decided not to treat you well. And you know that. So you deserve the best. Certainly better than some wishy-washy, disappointing. The people that love you, they really can't bear the idea of disappointing you. It tears them up more than you that they couldn't come through for you. So if somebody's cavalier or nonchalant about disappointing you, eat the disappointments, but know that you don't got to give somebody a second chance to stand you up. For real. um like I said, it feels like, it might be balancing that checkbook as far as your money goes, and it might not feel like you got the best end of the deal. As in your heart, in your head, you're just like, God damn it, I didn't want to spend that money. I didn't want to spend it. But these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. In your heart space in the near future, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is a whole other kind of vibe. For me, it's the stress for me, like, oh Lord. By the time we get to the nine wands, and then who gonna carry all this home? Oh my goodness. All right, y'all just gonna leave me with all this? Y'all gonna leave me with all this to do? Um, it feels like you just really need to nurse yourself. You know what you have to do. If it's your partner, um, you might have, like I said in the beginning, you might have gone off on them, because they disappointed you and you deserve better. And I can see you going off on them, and they might be, mortally wounded by the switch in the attitude there. So in your heart, you feel like, oh, let me go help my baby. I cursed him out bad. Oh, I cursed her ass out bad. Let me go in your heart of hearts. Subconsciously, though, you got the world, and that's your outcome for the week. So, um, sometimes you might have to ignore your heart. Like if they playing with you, they playing with you, and you had to let them know, Cancer. You had to let them know. Don't play with me, not me. Mm-mm. Um, they will even if it feels rocky now, they respect you more for not tolerating their bullshit, even if they don't say so. you know with hindsight is 2020, they will look back and be like, oh no, don't play with her. And they always return to the scene of the crime. So as far as your money goes, you're going to be in great shape. You're going to come out on top. I feel like you've got a really good financial mentor here who is, or a couple of different learning tools that are helping you to recover from whatever losses and really make really smart decisions with your money for the week. Okay. And beyond is timeless. Yeah. Your advice though for the week, like, give zero fucks. I just heard. My goodness, please. It's just so lovely when the cards just all line up. So yeah, we're giving zero fucks. Um, I just feel like fall in love with yourself. If it seems like you and your partner have, just too much water under the bridge there, tell them you ain't scared of no emotional nothing. You can't out emotion me. I'm the Cancer in this situation. Um, I will slap you with my left hand and put a band-aid on you with my right. I feel like this week, even, show yourself some extra love. Go ahead and buy yourself a little lottery ticket. Play a scratch off or something, okay? Um, your advice is to believe in yourself. Luck is something that exists. It's not always somebody's fault. If you don't believe in luck, Cancer, right? If you don't believe in luck, then that means every single thing, good or bad, that ever happens to anyone is their fault. That means that there's never going to be a chance for somebody to, happen upon a tragedy by accident. There's no room, there's no breathing room if you don't believe in luck. And it's distributed from the Most High as He sees fit. I think you're getting a dose of it this week, How we always say, Allah knows my heart. So, even though you might have had to show your fangs a little something this week, Um, you know you mean well, and you know what is, tolerable. You know how to make sure that people respect you and hold yourself in as high regard as you hold others. And I know you wish other people would just hold, the more uphold the moral code and do what you would do. But this week, just focus on good old fashioned you. Uh, the road might be rocky, but you do have some luck on your side, Cancer. Okay. Good luck, my friends. Drop a like and a comment. Let me know how it works out. I'll see you next week.